found themselves forced into a partnership with a gang of stage robbers. Involvement with influential figures like E.P. Raines, who convinced Los Angeles businessmen to build a crucial wagon road, marking the beginning of Panamint mining boom. So that wagon road becomes very important to the downfall of this.
So this wealth has become under the attack of this group.
Yeah, so they went to someone who was wealthy to build the wagon road so that the stage robbers and these prospectors could get their silver to market. I'm just going to pause there for a second.
This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hold on, stop.
Welcome back to the Shit Show 2.0.
Okay, boomer.
Damn millennials. Wow.
Did not know that. Even flirters who are obviously mentally ill. You want to be my wife?
Oh, this is going to go downhill real quick.
What is going on, and welcome to Take on the World with
Johnny
and Mike D. Today we are diving into the intriguing history of the once booming town that now lays in ruins. It's a ghost town with a story that echoes through time. Today we are talking about the tale of Panamint City. This is a topic that Johnny threw at me.
Yes, you can still go there.
Yes, you can. And I will be throwing some pictures of this place up while we're going through this, because apparently this area is very popular with hikers.
I would totally go there if I lived closer. Why wouldn't you?
You know I would.
Why wouldn't you?
Because my back hurts.
My backyard didn't go too well.
I never heard of this, and when you told me this, I thought you spelled it wrong, but you did not.
It does have a weird spelling. Anyways, break into it, Mikey.
Panamint City is nestled in the Panamint Range near Death Valley, California. It emerges as a bustling mining town in the late 19th century. The discovery of silver and copper in 1972 sparked a rapid rise in population. It reached about 2,000 residents by 1874. Picture a town with a 1 mile long main street, mills, saloons, stores, a red light district, even its own newspaper, the Panamint News.
Dude, that's crazy.
When
When I'm talking about, for all you younger kids, the 19th century was 1800s.
Right.
Yes. So
imagine a mile long main street. When you watch all these Western movies, the main street's about 300 yards long.
it's like 4 shops.
Yeah, it's just like psh, psh, done. Nothing behind them, nothing down the road. But this place had everything.
Had it all.
Yeah. So it wasn't like a nothing town. You would think
it's a mining town.
You would think a town like that, even if the mining died off, would survive, but it did not. Panamint City wasn't just about mining. It had a rich cultural history too. The area, particularly Sunrise Canyon, was home to there's 2 different Indian tribes. It's Shoshone and or
Sorry. No, you said that right. Shoshone and or Kawasaki. I don't.
squeeze on.
Quiz on.
Kawasu.
Yeah.
As indicated by the elaborate Koso painted style pictographs found in the region. So in the caves and on the walls of the hills and mountains and butte, there's these pictographs that indicate that these Indians, Native Americans, were there. The story behind the discovery of silver in Panamint, I always put an R in there.
You wouldn't say Paramount.
Yeah, I know.
Paramount, Panamint.
Yeah. Panamint is nothing short of a Wild West tale. Yeehaw, motherfucker. Prospectors William Ledley Kennedy, Robert Polk Stewart, and Richard C. Jacobs found themselves forced into a partnership with a gang of stage robbers. Involvement with influential figures like E.P. Raines, who convinced Los Angeles businessmen to build a crucial wagon road, marking the beginning of Panamint mining boom. So that wagon road becomes very important to the downfall of this.
So this wealth has become under the attack of this group.
Yeah, so they went to someone who was wealthy to build the wagon road so that the stage robbers and these prospectors could get their silver to market. I'm just going to pause there for a second. This is going to be a relatively short one because the life of this town was very short-lived.
It was. And he's still there. And it's...
Well, there's stuff there. It's not really a town, though.
Right, but it's like a ghost town that you would want to, like, imagine. I guess you would say not all a mile-long stretch is still there, but, you know, you go there and like, holy shit, like, this happened.
Yeah. It's hard for me to, like, it's hard to imagine now how a town would just completely dry up and go away. Because even the towns that are dead towns now still have a shitload of people living in. Like, I know when we took the train when we drove to Iowa the one time, we're going through the Midwest, and we took the scenic route to go up by Lake Michigan. We went through a town where, like, everything was boarded up. Like, everything. Their whole main street was just dead. I'm surprised I didn't see a tumbleweed rolling by. But there were still people who lived there.
But it happens. You look here, man. Look here.
Oh, look at Pottsville.
Yeah. What's that old that place you used to go with the magnetic things?
The Roadside America?
Better than dog shit. No, the brewery with the magnetic.
Oh, yeah. Well, the city put them out of business, basically.
They're deader than dog. You know.
Yeah, there's so many empty buildings in Pottsville because, like, the city just makes it so hard to do business in town. Because once someone starts making money, they think they got to reach deep into their pockets. Like, you know what they did up there now? Now they have, because they have 15-minute parking areas, like 15-minute loading, unloading. They put cameras. They're paying for cameras to go out to watch these parking areas. And if you park there too long, they send you a ticket.
Yeah, that's gonna solve everything.
And, like, the businesses already bitch about parking up there.
You could do the same with having one man on a beat, two men on a beat, right?
Well, they have a parking Nazi up there.
But why? Why would you deny? Like, when you know that you come up there and you know you're gonna get hit and fines.
Well, here's the thing.
I wouldn't go there.
I went to Black Rock, the brewing place that you were talking about. I went there. We used to usually go there in the evening, so you don't have to pay the meter in the evening. Well, when we went to Colorado, I ran up there to get us a six-pack of roadies, and I went in and had lunch, had a couple beers, and I just parked like I normally did, went in. I got a fucking ticket. And I was there for like 40 minutes maybe, but I got a ticket for not feeding the meter. So I'm thinking, well, it's 10 days. We were going to be gone for like 12 or 13 days. I'm like, I got to pay this now or I'm going to get a bigger fine. So I had to go through the process of going online, make an account, and pay the freaking ticket.
And you got a ticket out there.
Yep, right in front of the building. There's nobody parked on the street. There's nobody. It's not like I took up
Yeah, I heard they were bad with that.
Yeah. Parking Nazis. But I wanted to talk about the Deluxe Edition Network real quick.
Sure, go for it, buddy.
Take on the World is a proud part of the Deluxe Edition Network.
You
should have another one. Check out deluxeeditionnetwork.com for all the great shows that are on the Deluxe Edition Network. And while you're there, check out the podcast of the month. This month there are 3.
Ooh, 3.
This is the month of January 2024. It's Barrel Age Flicks, one of my favorites. Those guys are great. Bev's Video Kingdom, another one of my favorites. I love the movie podcast. So, and the third one is the Kindness Matters podcast. So you want to go there to deluxeeditionnetwork.com, look for the Spotlight podcast, click on those 3, check them out, and then come back here and listen to the pinnacle of podcast excellence.
What's up, everybody? I'm Matt, the host of the Beard Laws Podcast, a podcast that has nothing to do with beards. A podcast where we aim to entertain and interact with our live viewers, but our listeners, they're like the quiet person that never talks sitting around the bonfire because the rest of the group is so entertaining, hilarious, wild, and a little bit dumb. So grab a drink, grab a snack, and let Beard Laws and the boys, Toby, Brandon, Logan, Zach, Richie, and our occasional special guest entertain you. We're live on the Beard Laws YouTube Thursdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and for whatever reason you want to see us and or our beards, check us out, thebeardlawspodcast.com. We're everywhere.
Back to our regularly scheduled program. So, recap, go back a little bit. 3 dudes, prospectors, get involved with criminals and a businessman. They make a wagon road to get their ill-gotten silver to market. However, Panamint City earned a reputation as bad and wicked town, so much so that Wells Fargo refused to even open an office there. The ingenious solution to transport silver bullion involved casting it into 450-pound cannonballs, which were then hauled to Los Angeles in an unguarded wagon. Who's going to put a 450-pound cannonball of silver in their saddlebag? But in 1876, on July 24th, devastation struck. It was a flash flood. It roared down the Surprise Canyon. Was it Sunrise or Surprise?
Surprise.
Yeah, but what was it up here?
Surprise.
Okay. I think I said Sunrise Canyon up there. Anyway, it washed out most of the town. The once prosperous Panamint City faced a rapid decline, and the last post office closed its doors in 1895. Now, the last post office closed its doors then, but before that, the post office was open and closed 2 other times. Just, I don't know why, but that's what happened. Today, Panamint City stands as a ghostly reminder of its vibrant past. The journey to this abandoned town is no longer by wagon or bustling streets, but a challenging 7.5-mile hike, testing even the most experienced hikers. I take it back. I ain't walking 7.5 miles to this place.
No, me neither.
I did enough hiking in the Rockies. The story doesn't end there. The fate of Panamint City took a turn in 1994 when much of it became part of the Death Valley National Park. A cherry stem of Surprise Canyon Road in Panamint City was created by Congress to ensure public access to the historical site. Now, there is still private property owners there. Access has become a topic of debate. In 2001, the Bureau of Land Management erected a gate blocking vehicular access to the road. Private property owners await answers, hoping to access their properties as before, pending the completion of an environmental impact study. So here you go. Yes, that's what. It's fucking California. Oh, there's a tree grasshopper that lives there, and it's endangered.
Go figure.
Or a left-handed flea.
There's the human. Kill him.
But they're blocking people from their private property, which is a violation of the Constitution. But they don't care.
Have you seen this place?
I saw the pictures.
It's like in the middle. That's what I love about California. I always said, I would love to have California. Let them fuck it all up. We'll take it back. California is beautiful. It's got mountains. It's got coastline. It's got fucking oceans. Whatever.
I've always liked the beauty of California when I've been out there. I just can't. I can't stay there. I can't do it.
Because of the people.
Yeah.
Let them ruin it. Let them move here. Let them move to where we're already living, which we're already doing. Then we'll rethink that shit.
So these people can't get to their houses because the state's a tyrannical state. I don't understand how you can block people from their own property.
No.
On a road that's been there since the 1800s.
They're fucking communists, so that's how.
So as we wrap up this episode, Panamint City remains frozen in time, a town that once echoed the sound of a lively community, now only accessible through the footsteps of those who seek its mysterious and historic charm and are willing to walk 7.5 miles. So like I said, this was a short one, very short.
I like the Panamint City walking time. Or what did you say? Dude, I'm losing my voice.
Remains frozen in time.
Remains frozen in time.
So throughout this, I'm going to throw these pictures up, but it's cool. I'd love to walk around there.
I would love to live there.
When I first looked at this picture, I saw this here. I'm like, what the fuck is a dinosaur bone?
The hell is that? A tree?
It's a tree. It's a log. This is beautiful.
Hell yeah. Dude, California has the coastline, the mountains, snowy cat, all that stuff.
You can ski and swim in the ocean in the same day.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. So we took on the ghost town of Panamint City. Now y'all go take on the world. Yeah, here.
This podcast is part of the Deluxe Edition Network. To find other great shows on the network, head over to deluxeeditionnetwork.com. That's deluxeeditionnetwork.com.
Hold on, stop.
Welcome back to the Shit Show 2.0.
Okay, Boomer.
Damn millennials.
Wow.
Did not know that. Even flirters who are obviously mentally ill. You want to be my wife?
Oh, this is gonna go downhill real quick.